Started this in 1992, and it was a small event. We had like probably 300 visitors coming in 4 days, and I had to convince my team that this is a good thing to do, and we kept on doing it. And today, 21 years later, I think it's like an institution in the industry. People come from abroad, come from Germany. We have between 1,500 and 2,000 visitors in these 4 days. We have co-exhibitors, this year I think 35, so there's lots of things to see for our visitors, and I think it's a relaxed atmosphere where people can talk technology, can talk performance, can talk value, and there's no pushing for selling stuff, so it's a relaxed, very productive atmosphere. There are probably two things which we have to care about. One is innovation. We have to create, with our innovations, value for the customer. Value which the customer can really see and experience, not some value which is difficult to explain. So it must be innovations that make testing easier, less expensive, more precise. And another thing is we have to improve on our local services. We can be as good as we like here in Germany, but if the customer is in Russia, in China, in South America, we need first-class consultation, first-class service, repair, installation, calibration, and that's a big challenge, and we are investing time, money, and lots of people's energy to live up to that expectation. We were looking for the oldest testing machine in use, calibrated. And the Institute for Rail from Petersburg in Russia won the prize. Their machine was built in 1876, and they still use it. And it was built by a German engineer near Nuremberg. So we were quite proud, not only to find the machine and that it's still in use, but that it was built in Germany. For my part of the testing, and it's physical testing, there are probably three things. One is we have new materials, and there are a lot of new tests. Maybe Bill will later talk about composites. A lot of new tests where customers and we have to learn how to test new materials. Mainly composites with all kinds of compositions, aluminum with plastics, reinforced plastics, fiber reinforced plastic, so many different materials. That's one big challenge. Another challenge is to qualify test results. How good is a test result? To calculate the measurement uncertainty. As engineers, we are actually not allowed to give a result. We have to say the result plus the measurement uncertainty to make sure that our customer who receives the result as engineers can interpret the result. So that's another challenge. And probably number three is testing is done worldwide, and we have to make sure that we can compare test results, which is a difficult thing. And if you let 10 laboratories test the same material, you will probably get different results. And we will have to help the industry to obtain results which are comparable across the world.
Developing a new a new composite material test system is hideously expensive and complicated in the process. And because of the way you can tailor the material properties with the fiber you use, the resin you use, the ply orientation, the number of plies, on and on, developing a new system can require hundreds of thousands of tests. And a lot of the tests are unique, different from tests that are typically run in the metals world because of the unique properties of the composites. So it requires a lot of complications in terms of fixturing, of grips, of ways to do the tests. It requires a lot of different methods, and it just requires a lot of time and a lot of horsepower to get all those tests done. And what we have done in the last few years is we've worked with some of the leading companies to develop automated systems to improve the throughput, hopefully to reduce the time and expense by an order of magnitude over the long run, and also to develop much easier to use, much more accurate, much more consistent systems where it's very easy to interchange the fixturing for different types of tests. And we have a new system we've developed on display in the Composites Innovation Center that is a very powerful tool, and it can save our customers a lot of money and a lot of time and improve their test results.
We see a slow growing market in Europe. It's growing, but it's not at a high rate. We see tremendous growth in Asia, not only in China, but also in India and in other Asian countries. We see that South America is investing more and more, starting from Mexico down to Brazil. And in the United States, our market position was not really strong, and we are getting into a more and more better market position in the United States with the help of Bill and his team. So we are happy to see quite some growth in North America.